Hey everybody, SheerSonic here, and welcome to the SEGA AGES re-release of OutRun for the Switch. I've been spending many hours today. I just got a new capture card. I'm not using it, because it's not working, because it's really complicated. It only works with OBS. I've been getting OBS set up, and OBS, if you don't know, is a video recording software. It didn't work. There was all kinds of problems. The audio was awful. The video looked terrible. And then I tried to use the capture card that I have been using all these years on OBS because it also supports it. Because I have been using its own home, like, the software that comes with it. But, it doesn't work well with OBS either. It works much better than the new capture card, but it, for some reason, will not go to 60 frames per second. So, until I can get all that sorted out, I'll just keep doing what I'm doing, I guess. Because the new capture, the reason I got the new capture card, because, you know, this one works perfectly fine, but it is a little finicky, but, you know, it's good. It's really good. But I got a new one because it says it would be able to do 1080p and 60 FPS at the same time, and I really wanted to be able to make that upgrade for you guys. But, it didn't work at all with any of it, not even just that. But anyway, you guys don't want to hear me mumble on about all this new behind-the-scenes stuff. Nothing's changed. I'm using the same capture card and the same recording software I have been. Anyway, it's been a long, annoying day of trying to get all that sorted out. But anyway, this is OutRun. If you don't know, if you don't know what the SEGA Ages whole deal is, Sega's releasing the SEGA Ages lineup of games, and so far what's been released, at least in North America, is Sonic 1, Thunder Force 4, OutRun. Now, OutRun just released today. I'm playing this on release day because I've been so excited for it. Phantasy Star, which I will be playing for sure on the channel. I really want to play that game. And I feel like there was one more. Maybe not. Anyway, they're gonna release a bunch of their old games remastered on the Switch, and it's really cool. I got the Sonic one a long time ago, whenever it came out, and it's made by M2, which is the same developers that are doing the 3D versions of all the old Sega games for the 3DS, which were fantastic. Much better than, like, Sega's actual things that they did themselves, like the Sega Genesis Classic Collection, which has input lag and a bunch of other baloney that, ugh, it's annoying. But these have been just flawless, and they add features too. Like, I'm putting everything on default for the most part. Difficulties on default, the time limits default. I set it to miles per hour because I'm a filthy American. Game version's new because original OutRun could only run at, I think, 30 FPS, and the new version, they upgraded to 60, which is so cool. They did that for the 3DS one, too. It looks beautiful. I can't wait to finally play this on my TV, because I've been limited to the 3DS version. That's all the same. I made it full screen, because they added widescreen support, too, which is fantastic. It's amazing. They did such a good job on all these. Major props to M2. Such good developers. Add so many cool new features. Let's see. Oh yeah, and then I changed some of the sound because in original OutRun, the background music ends up getting a bit drowned out by all the sound effects and stuff. So I have it a bit less on the 3DS. I hope I said it right. I have not tested this. This is the first time I'm playing this. I've not tried it at all, but I can't wait. Oh, okay. Good to know. Oh, it's so weird seeing this on the TV. Okay, so, yeah, this is OutRun. Oh, wow. Oh, that didn't used to be there. I think they did add new music to this. Wow, there is a lot new music. I kind of want to just go with what I'm used to for now. I'll do Passing Breeze, because that's my favorite song. Oh yeah, starts X, right? Yeah. Alright, so this is OutRun. This was a Sega arcade game from 1986, and it's amazing. It's so well made. Look at this 3D. For 1986, this is so impressive. Oh, it's so cool to be playing this on console. And it controls so well. I love the music for this game as well. So good. They did everything right with this game. So pretty. So basically your goal here as you and I guess your girlfriend in this car. It's not really a race, because you're not trying to beat everyone, you're just racing the clock, and all these other cars are just obstacles in your way, because you can bump into them. Ow, like that. And if you go outside of the boundaries, you'll crash, and you'll have to like reset back on the road where you were. This feels so weird to control, not on the 3DS, actually. It's very strange. I would love to play this on the actual arcade cabinet, because it's one of those things where it's it's a like you sit down in the seat and there's an actual steering wheel. It's like any of the modern car racing games in the arcades, where it's just that you control it with a steering wheel and a gas pedal. Man, it controls a bit different from the 3DS version in terms of the joystick sensitivity. It takes a while to get used to. And as you can see in the bottom right, that's the current route we're taking, is the red part. You can see it branches out from the original beach level. And it branches out into multiple paths that you can take. And they all come with their different tracks and different obstacles, different settings. I think I can feel my Joy-Cons actually disconnecting a little bit, because my Switch is in a bit of a weird place right now. But it's alright. Should work well enough. I think I might have put the sound effects a little too quiet, actually. I was worried about that. Just real quick, sorry. Okay, I'll give this a try, I guess. I didn't really change that much, but... The problem is the engine sound only has two, or I guess three, options, which you can turn the engine noises off, medium, or full. So there's no real slider for it. And it's a little bit too quiet for my liking now, but it'd be too loud, I think, otherwise. It's alright. I mainly want to hear the music anyway. It's very relaxing. The best part of this game is just the ability to take multiple paths, so you can have a bunch of different playthroughs. On the 3DS version, I have beaten the game on every route, or at least every ending, because you can mismatch routes that you take by going left and right. I guess I'll stick more to the right, and then I'll probably play again afterward, going to the left. Going mostly to the left, since I went mostly right this time. I don't actually know if I am gonna win, because I mean, it's a really hard game, actually. Not as hard as something like Super Hang-On. Super Hang-On is way more difficult than this game, but still very tough to get used to the controls and speeds that you need to take the turns on, and how to get between all these stupid cars that get in your way, because they do get really annoying, especially when they cluster together. I wonder if I don't think they added motion controls for this one. I can't remember if they did for the 3DS either. Ooh, that was a bit tight. I love this game's visuals, they're so pretty. They did the 3D so perfectly. Especially for 1986, that's insane. Go away. So happy I could finally play this on console. Looks so nice to see on the big screen. Ow. It's alright. That wasn't a bad hit. It's okay to hit the cars. Really, the reason this game is so hard is because of the time limit. Because basically, if you go out of bounds and you flip your car and you have to start again, you can take about one of those. Considering you've done everything else perfectly, you could take about one crash and still win the game. As soon as you've crashed more than one... Yeah, see, we've just crashed, so we gotta start again. From 0. So I should still be able to make it if I can do everything else perfectly, but you really only have about one grace period for crashing. Of course, you can change the settings for this Sega Ages version. Ow, well, yeah, we're not gonna win. We came really close. Let's look at how close we were on the route. I assume we were almost at the end. Yeah, we were right there. It was probably the last turn, honestly. Hopefully if I do it again... Oh, this screen. The results screen is so good in this game. This song and just the sunset. So beautiful. And the sound of the waves. They replicated that wave crash sound perfectly with the sound chip. Listen to that. It sounds so realistic. Even today. I don't know how they did it. So good. Alright, I'm gonna do it one more time. I'm gonna play with a new song, actually. Driver's Mega Mix. And Step on Beat was not here before. I know the 3DS one only has Cruising Line, Camino no Mi Amor, Magical Sound Shower, Passing Breeze, and Splash Wave. So I guess this has like 5 new songs, maybe. I wonder what Midnight Highway is. Let's try. Oh wow. Hold on, I think I might have listened to a couple of these. These might have been from like the Sega Genesis version of the game? Not sure. Hold on, let me... It's so cool. Even the menu of the Sega Ages stuff is so awesome. Let me see if this is the one that I heard. Yeah. Because this is like a new song. It doesn't even use the sound chip. It does a little bit, but it's mainly... I think it's just a medley of the main 3, or the original 3 OutRun songs, which were Magical Sound Shower, Passing Breeze, and Splash Wave. Oh, I guess Jack's playing Mario Kart. Oh, well, I'm an idiot. Hold on. I just realized I didn't... Is my phone ringing? Everything's going wrong this recording. Okay, I'm back. I just realized midway through that initial drive here that I never changed gears. Because you have your gear set to low until you get into the green right there. See in the bottom left, that bar? And then once it gets into the green, you change it to high, and then you start going full speed. That's another thing that you kind of have to manage. It's not as bad, because once you're in the high gear, you kind of never really need to change back, unless you crash. Yeah, I've heard this mix once. It sounds so good. So nice to have a new medley of all the songs. And I think for the new songs, they actually got the original composer back to do them. I don't know about this one, but for like the other new ones, which I don't even know how new they are. I know there was a couple new ones for the 3DS version, I'm pretty sure. Ooh. Oh! It looks so painful. I don't know what's happening either, because that wasn't me that did that. Legitimately, that's not me making an excuse either. It's... like the joystick it's so much different than the 3DS. I don't know if that's intentional or if it's the Switch disconnecting to my Joy-Cons because it's set up weird. Because it kind of slides. The car slides weirdly, which it didn't do on the 3DS. Like when I stopped pressing the direction, it just stopped moving. But now it kind of slides into place. And it's really weird because it didn't used to do that, and I'm not used to it. Something I'll have to get used to. I think it's trying to be more like how it would feel if you were playing it with a steering wheel. So it's probably better, honestly, than the 3DS one. But it's something I'm really not used to, and it's weird to me. No matter what happens, this will be the last run, so... Sorry about all the resets and behind-the-scenes junk. Alright, so we'll go left this time, if this truck will get out of the way. And sorry again that I've been gone for so long. I know it's not, like, world-ending, that the smallest YouTuber on the planet is gone for, like, a month. But, getting my new capture card was one of many, many reasons that I have not been recording. Because I wanted to wait for that, because I was really excited for it, but it's not working now. Other than that, school just started, but it's mainly just been lack of motivation. As always. I'll probably get into it more in a different video, but it's hard to get motivated to record lately. More so lately than ever as well. It hasn't been this bad, really. Oh, I love the music. Ooh! If you get below, like, 80, it's good to change to low gear to get yourself back up, but... Alright, I'm gonna try to go full left. Just so I can make sure it's something different than what we've already seen. But yeah, make sure to support the SEGA Ages series, because showing them where the money's going is a surefire way to make them re-release more and more games for the Switch. There's a lot more planned right now. The future ones that are planned for SEGA Ages release on the Switch are Sonic 2, Alex Kidd and Miracle World's actually coming. I'm really surprised about that. Definitely gonna get it. Well, I'm gonna get all of them. I've gotten all of them so far. I can't think of any more. Oh, Gain Ground, Virtua Racing. There's a lot of cool stuff coming out. But they said with enough support, they'll even do like Saturn and Dreamcast games, which would be amazing. Especially if it's by M2 and they do like remastered versions with new features and stuff. That would be so cool to see, you know, a Dreamcast game with a bunch of new stuff on it. Man, I don't know if the time is tighter than it is on the 3DS at default, but it feels more difficult to meet the time. Ooh. The biggest problem keeping up with your time is all these cars that just get in the way constantly. It makes it really difficult. I love how they did the 3D. They even made hills and things. I don't know how they did it. This game is so... Ow. Wow, that actually didn't cause a crash. I'm really surprised about that. We hit several bushes. I'm glad it didn't count. But I don't know how they programmed the 3D with like the hills and stuff like that right there. They make inclines and declines and stuff. It's so good. 1986. I don't think we're even gonna make it to the next path. I'm surprised. I haven't done this bad at this game, like, ever. Man, I guess I'll leave it there. I'm kind of sad that I didn't win, but maybe the time is different on the 3DS. I never changed either of them from default, but... Because, you know, I definitely would be winning if I was lying. Oh yeah, I forgot I made it sheer. That's weird. Alright, I'll do it again. Anyway, this has been OutRun. I've been wanting to record this, and I'm glad I did it on release day. Oh, this song, so good. Actually, to do my outro, I will leave that there, and then... Okay, there we go. Anyway, this has been OutRun, SEGA Ages version. Make sure to support this series because it's great. They're doing such a good job, M2. It's awesome. I can't wait to see what else they release, or what else they have planned. And I can't wait to see what the games they do already have planned, what all the new features and stuff are. Because, like, Sonic 1, for example, they added the Spin Dash from Sonic 2, they added the Drop Dash from Sonic Mania, it's so cool. And they added a bunch of new other stuff, which is really cool, like Time Attack stuff, and they added some arcade version of Sonic 1 that I've never seen before, which was, you play through certain zones, but you're on a real... like difficult time crunch. It's strange, but it's really cool. All the stuff that they're adding to them. So yeah, make sure to support this series. It's really, really awesome. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry for the long absence again. Hopefully I'll get motivation to record more. Hope you all have been doing really well. And hope you all have a great night. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye everybody.